Welcome back, everyone. I have Erica Preston here. She's the Auglaize County Administrator, which means you pretty much keep everything together, right? You hold all the things and make it happen.
At least I pretend to keep everything together, so I like to think so, sure.
All right, so let's talk about maybe some development plans for Auglaize. So what do you have in store for us?
Well, it's a great question, because this is the time of the year where we're focusing on the budget, which also is directly related to development plans.
Yep.
So as the budget process is a year-round process, this is when we start to plan, really diving down into our 2024 plans, because we have to have our budget passed the first week of January. So trying to identify things we're wrapping up and things we're going forward. One of the things that we're really kind of in the midst of is a $5.9 million jail renovation project.
Wow.
So we have some grant funding from the state that's been awarded to us, but as we're working through the process, we're kind of fine-tuning those plans because our jail right now is a 72-bed facility. This project, if we can get it moving forward and keep it moving forward, we'll add 30 more jails, or 30 more beds to our jail.
I didn't even realize it was that big.
Yeah. Yes, so,
wow.
And we need a little bit more capacity, but we need it for specialized groups. So what we're focusing on here is 21 more female cells,
yeah.
Because when we built the jail, you know, we didn't have that large of capacity for females, and then focusing on mental health and you know, those with special needs in the jail, because we're seeing a larger population. So that's a big project that's kind of going from 23 into 24.
Yep.
And then as we think about all those other little projects that add up, I mean, the good news for us is our revenue, which is our bread and butter of our revenue is our sales tax. It's between 55 and 60%. Year to date, from comparison from 22 to 23, we're up 8%. Expenses are also up a little bit, so yeah, they're balancing out. But you know, we're seeing projects, and as we do the budget hearing, we have requests coming in from, you know, our airport manager. We partner with the Agricultural Society for the fairgrounds, because we like to keep the fairgrounds, you know. You know, we like that to be an attraction point for Auglaize County as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, Auglaize County has really grown throughout the years. You know, I grew up in Spencerville, and, you know, I always said that, you know, walking through the town is nothing like it is now. So there's a lot of businesses that have come through, and good for you guys. So that's brings in some money, brings in the opportunities. Speaking of opportunities, what about jobs? Are you guys looking at certain jobs that may be needed to be fulfilled? Or
yeah, we actually have openings within the county. Specifically coming, you know, to mind, we have at our recycling center. So, you know, we have CDL type jobs there. We also have in different parts of the county some the clerical kind of office type spots. So on our website, we have all of our job openings listed there.
Okay.
And then historically, you know, usually it was hard to get into the county. Now with this kind of market, we do have postings usually posted almost all the time now.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned the fairgrounds, which is a great thing to go to, because everyone goes to the fair in the summertime. It's a lot of fun, but then there's also the Winter Lights Festival that's coming up. I know that's, I'm not sure exactly when it is, but it's a huge attraction for the area.
It is, and it's fun because you can drive through. And the one beautiful part about it is they change at least, you know, I think it's like 30% to 50% of their lights, something different every year. And they open in November. I don't know the official date because the Agricultural Society does take care of that, but a great thing for the fair. So we utilize that kind of location all year long.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you mentioned that, I told you that I didn't know that you guys even had an airport.
Right.
Which I'm sure that it's growing.
It is growing. Right now, we're going through a master plan update with the FAA, which means they're seeing more traffic at our airport than what we're kind of classified as now. So we're growing, so we have to put new plans together, and that's a resource that is such a gem that most people don't even know about.
Yeah, well, Erica Preston, thank you so much for coming out, and don't go away, because Medical News is up next.